Hello, it's Saturday. I just got out of the bath. And I don't know where my comb is. I don't have to comb it. I only comb it when it's wet. Because naturally curly hair, you should never, or if you want to call it kinky or something, you should never comb that while it's dry. Unless you got it straightened to the T where you could, well, and the way I used to do it, I guess they used to call it a D. Just have it straight, have it laid, just comb it, falls in place. Like this, there is no place. No place. But anyway, today's Saturday. My sister is up in she's closer up to Canada. I think she's in Stratton, New York, or is that Stratton, Pennsylvania? I don't know. 20 minutes from the border of New York, more than likely. She's just close. Anyway, so I usually call her on Saturdays. Oh, look, a gray hair. Wow. Somebody kept asking me, how come you don't have any gray hair? So, they're highlights. Oh, that's bad. I'm not pulling any of them out, but anyway, they're a lot shorter. So well, I was looking at the data. I guess the craziest, to me, there's some crazy stuff happening, and there's like a 7-year-old surviving an airplane crash. So it's a blessing for sure for her as an individual, but in a general, it's very sad, tragic. I mean, but these planes, we have a lot of planes that are coming down. I mean, Asia, I think somebody's sabotaging their planes. I think they got something going on. I mean, I never understood why in World War II, why we bombed Japan. I know we were already filtering people in from concentration camps in here, the guards and scientists and everything else. So, but how did that work out for us, United States? Because you forgot one main component. And is that the women scientists they didn't send over here, like Einstein's wife. If you ask me, she was the genius. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to take credit. You know what I'm saying? But eventually he had to give her half of that money they got, because but you know what I mean. So a lot of the men they brought over, let me put it this way. If the woman is not able to nourish this child and educate this child, you're not going to have an intelligent child. You know what I'm saying? Germany and a lot of those other places, they kept a lot. I mean, look at Germany now. Financially, it's doing good. They have a lot of windmills. They're doing more clean air, more clean water. They're more conservative when it comes to the planet and the issues that we have. Their banks are a little bit more solvent than they are here. I think that as long as the banks are not part of the United States government, but as a separate entity, we're going to have more of this playing with money. You got a few rappers, they come up like Jay-Z, and they think they really, is very, very rich, opposed to where they come from, but opposed to the people that actually are pulling all the little purse strings, making sure that he gets a check cut, and the banks and whatnot. He's on the same level as like zero money compared to all the money that they just print more money. And then I guess go figure, there was more violence here in Memphis. Of course, they whoop their kids. What do you want? You want anything other results? If the only thing you teach your kid is violent begets violent. They're so baffled. We don't know why our kids are violent. I'm gonna whoop your ass when I get home, you little bitch. You know what I'm saying? well, don't talk. We can't curse and use profanity. Then the mother's like, you little motherfucker. As soon as I get you home, I'll tear you a new asshole. They say all type of crazy shit. I remember I was yelling at the dog, and the lady goes, she yelling at her dog like I yell at my kid. No, bitch. You yell at your kid like somebody yells at a dog. Get it straight. Shit. If you see similarities to how you parenting and how somebody talks to, like, because Polly is actually a wild dog. Polly ain't gonna come near me. Polly had all these, especially on Sunday. I feel sorry for her tomorrow. You know, they throw rocks at him, especially. Well, the Pinkertons, they got evicted right after them. Yeah, that one thing they didn't learn in school is do the math to pay the rent. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta go find, if they're a guy, they'll go find some female. They got 3 or 4 kids, you know, 21 years old, maybe with 5 kids already. And then, you know, hell, she gotta have a man. You gotta have a man. I gotta stop picking. Try to get my skin. I guess I could just cheat with makeup. I think those girls, like, they put so much makeup on the internet. I'm like, even when I used to wear makeup, I don't think I wore that much. My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Let's just highlight, you know, an accent, you're positive, and, you know, contour a little bit, you know, work with some shadows and smoke. But they working with the whole house paint. I knew guys that was in drag that was putting less shit on than these girls. It's like a few of them probably could teach some of these women that they know how to put makeup on the internet. Roof child? No. We need some help up in the hood. You know. But anyway, so I haven't went anywhere. It's been raining. We had a flood warning when I woke up, but I haven't really listened to the news or anything. The lights must have went out. I mean, well, I have, like, the 2 clocks I watch have batteries, and I know when I went in the kitchen, I know it was blinking, but I actually fell asleep, so I don't know when and how long or anything. Usually the lights go out like at night. It's like the only time, you know, I'm up. But a lot of shit around here. Who knows? The police could have climbed the pole. Like, I doubt it in the middle of a storm. We got, you know. You know what I mean? And the one thing good about it is they might violate, like the police and all them people, they might violate privacy. But if you all pay attention to their actions and to their behavior, and empathize that this person once was a child, like that policeman Darren Wilson. You know, he's a fucked up person. You know, if just for the fact that you shot in the first place, never mind the lying and the behavior afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's sort of like, now, I don't know how Missouri is, but I guess the police, you know what I'm saying? I say, Missouri, don't let down, don't stop, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to just look to the United States. And they're right. Do not use Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson or anything, because their interests have never, ever been for the American black people. Their interest has been for their pocket. Jesse Jackson thought he was going to be president if they got rid of Martin Luther King. And then they teased the man and told him he was articulate. He wasn't articulate enough. Now, the man could have went back and did a little voice indiction, just like the white people do when they come over here. You know, whatever that, you know what I'm saying? There was things they could do, but, you know, we are so sensitive, especially men. Men are more sensitive than women. Now, you know what I'm saying? Check out your sons compared to your daughter. Who's going to be the more bossy? If your son is bossing around, then y'all need to do something about your gender identity. You can't buy into everything that you hear from the church or everything you hear on TV on how you're supposed to feel or how you're supposed to behave or how you're supposed to respond. Because only thing that's going to happen, if everybody is responding the same way and you're the only person that doesn't respond that way, right? everybody's going to think you're crazy. Like they think me. I'm not going to respond anywhere the way that some people have. And actually, to be honest with you, me, I'm not following the sheep over the cliff has saved my life plenty of other times. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, what they call stupid is not stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What some ignorant people call, stupid, you know what I'm saying? That is you learning. The ignorant person can't empathize in the learning process. Because in the learning process, you make foolish mistakes a million times. See, and they like to wallop in being a fool. You know, like in Florissant, Missouri. They want to wallop in the idea that they can hurt these people. You know what I mean? The police are like, well, we got, you know, this is our power, is that we could destroy the constitutional, we can destroy our civil rights, and they don't see the big picture. They just see it as, oh, you know what? My brown mom is crying and all upset because we shot her son. Well, we're going to teach this lady, and we're going to teach that man, that when we white people invade the United States and genocide the whole way of living and got to take this planet with us, so you good niggas will know that you're African Americans. Now, go to work. You have to get your paycheck. You got to get your paycheck. The only thing different is they make sure you don't have any place to go to buy your freedom out of this slavery. Just think about it. They let you know all the time that, you know, oh, this slave bought their freedom. That's because a capitalist society, the way that we're based on, that is slavery. Simple fact. If you go to work, you're working for somebody else, okay? You're doing their bidding. You got to do what they tell you when they tell you to do it, right, to get that paycheck. You got a loan for your house. If you don't have a loan for your house, you're paying rent. If not, you're paying taxes. If you don't have a job, you're still paying taxes every time you go to the goddamn store. You know. So you're paying into who that money go to? Black people don't care as long as they can say, I got me some Gucci. Bitch, you ain't gonna see me with no goddamn Gucci. You ain't gonna see me with no jewelry either. Anyway, I'm going to put the deodorant on. I'm going to go, it's 3 o'clock here now, and I'm going to go I forgot to put deodorant, but I'm going to make a couple of rounds. Oh, it's still dressy. Well, at least my hair is wet, so they won't tell. Like 65 degrees. Don't think I got a Jerry curl. They don't know no different. They don't know black hair loves water, you know, loves water. So, you know. But anyway, I have to wash my hair every 3 days. I mean, it gets really dirty every three days, especially if I want it to grow so my scalp could breathe. Gotta have a clean scalp. Body likes to stay clean. Anyway, I gotta go do something. I've been like, it's 3 o'clock. I usually like done 5, 6, 7 different things by now. Only sit around and watch some science fiction movies that I found very interesting. I found, you know, but anyway, well, there'll be some more. I don't know. I don't want to go too far today. I think I'm going to make a phone call first before I go out. Make sure everything's cool and copacetic. Actually, I want to get rid of. I made the beans last Monday with the pork, and I think I'm going to have one of the old guys take me over to deliver the rest of those beans. That stuff made me so gassy. I swear to God, I had gas in my knees and my toes and all my joints. But anyway, oh well, let me get, I really don't have anything to do. Just go outside. Alright, happy Saturday. Hi. Oh.